So I asked my buddy Sam to help me make the cringiest YouTube video that we could make. So we're going to go through that, and I'm just going to give you my reactions. It's been a few days since I've watched it, so this is somewhat new, even though, you know, we kind of edited this together, and we're going to learn a lot about what not to do today. Let's jump in. So here we have a video that we've purposely edited, honestly, with a lot of things that I see people doing in their YouTube videos, especially people who are new to editing, and we're going to walk through them as we go. Oh, we should just have like a sin counter right here. Let's do it. Okay, there's so many things wrong immediately. One, what is graphic design? It might seem like it's cool to have 3D text flying in like this, but one, it doesn't match the feeling of the video at all, and that's the biggest problem. Making chocolate milk at home has nothing to do with flying 3D text. It's also way too high of contrast. It looks like the Matrix or something. Also, what's with the blue things at the bottom? Why have we done this? I see this stuff all the time, and people find a template and they think it looks cool, and they just throw it at the beginning of their video, and it looks horrible. It doesn't look good. You're better off just keeping it simple. The other thing is just putting random rap song under this. Why? Hi, and timing. You guys, please don't have the audio fade out before it cuts. What are we doing here? And then we cut to me and I'm silent. Hi. For like a second or two. It's just this awkward looking at me. What's happening? What are we doing? Trim the beginning. Do something. And welcome to How to Make Chocolate Milk. Today we have some milk and we have some chocolate. All we have to do is pour the milk into the glass, and then we're going to add the chocolate. Okay, first of all, we could probably cut a lot of that out or make it shorter. We don't need to explain it in this much detail. Come on, get on with it. Step 1. Cut that out. You don't need to say step 1 and then cut to a full screen graphic of step 1. You don't need to do that. It's way overkill. Also, what is design? Why is design? This looks like the default text generator. It's not even capitalized. Guys, capitalize stuff. Come on. Put it to the test. For the rest, there ain't no contest. It's good. If you're going to put music under a title like that, don't just have it hard cut at the end. That is really jarring. It sounds horrible. Get some milk. Okay, we know. You grab the milk. Cut that all out. We don't need to fondle the milk. Here we go. I like to unscrew my milk with my left hand and put the cap face down onto the counter. Unnecessary detail, right? I see this all the time. Like, have you ever looked up a video on, you know, like how to fix your dryer or something like that? And guys like, yeah, I got these pliers. Gosh, what was it? 2 years ago at a swap meet. And it's like, nobody cares. Fix the dryer. Hey guys, yeah, this is Casey from the future. I was just editing this video late at night. Even though I have to get up for work in the morning. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you were editing it late at night. Nobody cares what kind of day you had or anything like that. Get to the point. Tomorrow, and I noticed that, okay, this thing where you have a jump cut, but to smooth it out, you add a crossfade. I don't understand this at all. Okay, never do this. I think there's not a lot of nevers in this world. Never do that. Never do that. The only time you'd ever do that is if you want somebody to notice the passage of time. Like if you have a shot of the outside of a house and it's dark outside and then it fades to daylight or something like that. Or if somebody's waiting for a really long time and they're on one side of the room being bored and then it fades to them with the same shot locked down on the other side of the room being bored. That's okay because it's saying a bunch of time has passed. What it doesn't do is mask a jump cut. Check this out. Video late at night. Even though I have to get up for work in the morning tomorrow, and I guess who noticed that cut? Literally everyone in the history of mankind. There are children that noticed that cut. There are old people that tell legends about that cut. Don't do that. I noticed that here I'm using my left hand, but you could also use your right hand. And if you need to set the cap on the count in a different place, if like you're what? This thing, I cannot think of a time in a professional video where you would ever want to do something like this. And if you would, unless you're trying to be funny or trying to be stupid or trying to be cringy on purpose, that's the only time that you would do that. Also, if you were to do a transition, God help you, that has transparency, don't put it over the original video, the VO of you talking. It looks terrible. Cap on the counter in a different place. If like your counter is different or something, that's totally okay too. Also, if you're going to record something that you know is just going to go into this video, for the love, turn your phone sideways, okay? I don't see why this is so hard for people. Come on. I just wanted to mention that because I didn't in the video. Then we just take the milk and we pour it into the glass. Sorry. Great. Make sure to cut out the background noise, okay? The people talking in the background, you don't need that. Also, we don't, again, it's like most of this is just hanging out for way too long. Like you don't need to see the whole thing. Also, what is continuity? This is one jar and then this is a totally different jar. Oh my goodness. Yeah, get that music back in. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's the reversal. That's like, we don't need a music video break while you're pouring milk. Just literally cut to you pouring milk. Just about enough. Don't fade in between stuff. Just okay, just don't do that. Step 2. I bring the fire like I'm possessed. My personnel and my clique is the best. Take some chocolate sauce. Cut this part out. Cut all of this out. We don't need to see you struggle opening things. What's happening? Come on. And pour it into the milk. There we go. Use a lot. There's the action. See, that's nice. A close-up of that would be great. No, fade it again. A spoon. Then mix your milk. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the close-up of a different class. It still works pretty well, actually. This right here, that's called a flash frame. There is no excuse for that. There is no excuse. It means that there is no video in the timeline right there. There's a little gap. Watch the video through once and you will get rid of so much of these problems, you guys. Come on. Slow motion. Yes. And now we have a nice big glass of chocolate milk. Don't need to do slow motion unless you're memeing. Probably not. Yum. Why? What? Why is the thing? Why, why, why the overlay? People put these things on all the time. All the time. There's like random overlay or like film grain or something that just is on like one shot. What's motivating that? Nothing. It doesn't make sense at all.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And subscribe for more videos.
The music's too loud. Can't hear. Cut the video. Stop.
Yeah, so you guys are probably wondering.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
this is like nails on a chalkboard. Okay. Where do I start? First of all, scrolling credits. Just don't do scrolling credits. Unless you're making an actual movie that you're going to show people that's at least 20 minutes long, let's say. Don't do scrolling credits. Don't do it.
Crazy. We have some milk here. This is just real milk. This is just like regular milk that you get at the store. You can just go and buy this milk.
Have some design. First of all, just black and white, no punctuation or anything. This isn't even how credits are supposed to look. The font is wrong. It's too big. It's too close to the edges. The BTS footage is over the text and it looks bad. So bad.
We also have our chocolate syrup, which is just like regular syrup that you buy at the store. And I'm here just in my kitchen, and we have a spoon. This is a spoon that I got, gosh, probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I had a swap meet, and yeah, we got these mason jars. This one's actually from the Greek Minoan area, and this one is from a gypsy.
Yeah.
Who turned me into a werewolf.
That's the only interesting part of this, if that's true. If you got turned into a werewolf by a gypsy, that's an okay thing to put in, but the rest of it is useless knowledge, and it's taken so long.
So, yeah, it's been, gosh, probably about 3 hours working on this video, and I think we're about to wrap up. So
it took you 3
I'm
hours?
feeling pretty excited about this.
Why is it zooming in? What's happening? Oh, good. You have to put the end card here with spacing errors. Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, follow me on Facebook. Now, I'm obviously poking fun at myself here. We obviously edited this like this on purpose, but the sad truth is that this is all modeled after videos that we've seen, things that we've seen people do non-ironically. Please don't be that person. Please make your parents proud and don't do this stuff. Now, I want to prove to you that we can take this video that is obnoxious and make it okay, even though the acting is just bottom notch. Y'all don't believe me? First thing we can do is get rid of all of these titles. None of these need to be here. The credits don't need to be here. The BTS is not good. This like and subscribe thing, don't use that, okay? This is already better. We don't need this beginning with the contours or any of the music. Honestly, we don't need any of that. If you're going to pick music, pick something else that doesn't have words in it. I'm not against rap. I'm against music that has words in it that's under people talking. You definitely don't want that. And let's just go through and tighten this up. That's the big thing. You don't want stuff to take forever. So for instance, this.
Hi.
This right here, this part, this is almost just a second of looking at me before I do anything. You can cut right here. You can hit Control Shift left bracket to chop the beginning of this off like that.
Hi, and welcome to How to Make Chocolate Milk.
Great, let's cut right there.
Today we have some milk and we have some chocolate.
Okay, let's say that we need that.
Today we have some milk and we have some chocolate.
A lot of this is just cutting out these empty spots.
Some chocolate. All we have to do is pour the milk into the glass, and then we're going to add the chocolate.
Okay, we don't even need any of that.
Step 1.
Okay, let's just do this. Let's go.
Milk, and we have some chocolate.
Great. We have milk and chocolate. We can get rid of all this other stuff. Okay.
Get some milk.
Step 1, get some milk. Let's go ahead and do this.
Step 1, get some milk.
Now, this is jump cut, but we could take one of these and just zoom it in a little bit. So we can go to the inspector here, push this zoom up a little bit like this, or I can even go over here to this little transform control and I can grab this and move this around. And if we make the framing different than the clip before or after it, it won't jump. So check this out.
Chocolate. Step 1, get some milk.
Feels great. It does not, there is no continuity there. I have my finger up right there, but the next frame, it's down, and guess what? Feels great.
Chocolate. Step 1, get some milk.
Awesome. If you have to cut out time, you either cover it with B-roll or you zoom it in or use a different camera. Those are your options. You do not fade it. Don't do that. Or you just be okay with the jump cut. That's what I do on a lot of my videos. I just have lots of jump cuts. And that's okay on a YouTube video. It's okay. If you don't think so, you can fight me. But you're wrong. Okay, we don't need fondling the milk.
Here we go.
Don't need this part.
I like to unscrew my milk with
Don't
my
need
left
any of
hand.
this. Nobody cares.
Hey guys, yeah, this is
Don't need this.
Then we just take the milk and we pour it into the glass.
Okay, we already cut out like 2 minutes of just mindless tomfoolery, silliness.
Get some milk. Then we just take the milk and we pour it.
Okay.
Then we just take the milk and we pour it into the glass.
Great. So I'm starting to pour. Awesome. And we always try and cut on action. So it's pouring, right? So then we can cut to later, and we don't need to show all of this. We don't need to go back and forth. We just kind of finish up. That looks great. Even though this isn't continuous, it has that action. And so now, boom. We have this audio here. I can hold down Alt and grab the edge here and just roll this over, and we can use the background noise from this second clip like this.
To the glass.
Great.
That's about enough.
See, we don't need this whole thing. We don't need to fade to something else. We can just get rid of this fade and get rid of this part.
Enough. Step 2.
Let's see how this goes. Step 2.
Take some chocolate sauce.
Let's skip all of the frustrating undoing.
And pour it into the milk.
Great. Skip all of that. Get rid of that. Select this emptiness and get rid of that.
Step 2. Take some chocolate sauce and pour it into the milk.
All right, so let's zoom this one in. Step 2. Shoop.
Enough. Step 2. Take some chocolate.
We could even cut a little bit of time out here. There we go.
Step 2. Take some chocolate sauce and pour it into the milk.
We don't need this uncorking. There we go.
Milk. Just use a lot.
We could even,
Into the milk. Just use a lot.
I think even doing a jump cut right there is fine. That's the thing, as long as what you're wanting to get across is getting across, the jump cuts won't be that distracting, honestly, because we can assume I turned the chocolate over and it's fine. It's okay to not show that. We don't need to fade it. We don't need to cover it necessarily. You can cover it if you want to. For something that you don't want anyone to know that time has elapsed, you'd have to do something else. But for something like this, it doesn't matter. Real quick, if you're new to DaVinci Resolve and you haven't really checked out the Fusion page yet, really recommend doing that. You can do so many cool things, visual effects, motion graphics, all the fancy things that you want to add to your video. And I have a video course that goes over the essential tips that you need to know, and we're giving it away for free. So you can click right here and get access for free, as well as there's a link in the description down below. Snatch that up for me, okay? And then we can make beautiful Fusion things together. Back to the editing. All right, let's zoom this one in too, so it doesn't jump if we don't want it to jump.
Sauce and pour it into the milk. Just use a lot.
See, that works pretty well.
I forgot a spoon.
Okay, we don't need the forgot a spoon part.
Then mix your milk.
We don't even have to say then mix your milk. We can just cut to it being mixed. Okay, great. Don't need to mix it for that long. We gotta cut out this flash frame. We don't need any of this silliness. Cut all of that out. Just get rid of all of that.
And now we have a nice big glass of chocolate milk.
Okay, so this cut's a little bit weird.
And now we have a nice big glass of chocolate milk.
I think I actually like that, setting it down. Let's just try and cut this so it's just a little bit nicer.
And now we have a nice big glass of chocolate milk. Yum.
Keep the slurp if you want to, I guess. It doesn't need to be that long. We definitely don't need this effect on this part for some reason.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And subscribe for more videos.
This part is terrible.
See you next time.
Let's just cut to see you next time.
See you next time.
Now, I don't hate
Are you done?
an awkward outro, as you guys know, but it's better just to end it if you don't have something like really great or funny or whatever. Just end it like that, okay? Perfect. This is literally a better video with a lot less work.
Hi, and welcome to How to Make Chocolate Milk. Today we have some milk and we have some chocolate. Step 1, get some milk. Then we just take the milk and we pour it into the glass. That's about enough. Step 2, take some chocolate sauce and pour it into the milk. Just use a lot. And now we have a nice big glass of chocolate milk. Yum. See you next time.
There you go. Is it great? No, it's not great. Is it a heck of a lot better than it was? Absolutely. Because guess what? It promises that you're going to learn how to make chocolate milk, and it delivers on that promise. And that's what we're looking for. It's short and sweet. You can see and hear things. Oh, so much better. You could put some music under it if you want to. Make sure that the music is quiet enough to where you can hear the dialogue. I would also switch over to Fairlight, and on this first track, I would double click the dynamics here and just go up to where it says default and go to dialogue compression and just play this back.
Some milk. Then we just take the milk and we pour it into the glass. That's about enough. Step 2.
And that's going to kind of level out your dialogue, and that's going to make such a big difference. Just doing that. And we don't have loud and quiet parts. We just have it all.
Hi, and welcome to How to Make Chocolate Milk. Today we have some milk.
Okay, so even if you suck on camera, you can make an effective video. And again, if you're dipping your toes in the water of the Fusion page, or maybe even considering it, make sure to check out that Fusion survival guide. That is a video course about the essentials of Fusion, and it's totally free right now. If you click here, also check out this video. That'd be cool. All right, hey, I hope you have a great day full of chocolate milk, unless you are lactose intolerant or allergic to chocolate, in which case I hope you have exactly the opposite of that. Bye!